When the Lord knows you are a candidate of heaven and suddenly you are going astray, death could stop you so that you will not lose the kingdom. Sometimes death is blessing and miracle. Before you can be anointed by our Lord, beginning and the end of your journey must be noted in heaven. How many years you want to spend on earth? Okay, you are anointed. Okay, you start today. God is interested in you, that beginning and the end, because He knows He's coming. I'm coming to in the midst of wolf, snake, and scorpion. So the beginning, He would note today. He would note it in heaven. Okay, He's going to spend 70 years, 60 years. Okay, 60 years or 70 years. We will note. Put it in heaven. Between that today and that 70 years, there's nothing you can do to Him. God doesn't make mistake. Because it will be very difficult for Him to repackage people again. It's a century. And He would not want to put people in dark. Because to anoint people, it takes time and preparation. It's not just overnight. Time and preparation. And preparation and time is not one day. So therefore, when it's break, somebody was immediately. So not break and the world will be in dark and it will take another 20 many years to get to somebody there. No, God is a God of arrangement. This is why the Bible says this anointed one is destined to cause the rise and the falling of many. The evidence of God in the life of a prophet, a minister of God, is acting with Him, know God's opinion about Him, about others. Tell your neighbor, the evidence of God in our life, act with Him, know God's opinion about yourself and about others. So anybody can gather crowd, anybody can have branches, anybody can have the largest crowd in the world, anybody can have the biggest church all over the world, but not anyone can stand a trial. Anybody can have the biggest church. You say, he has churches all over the world, the largest crowd. You can have it. Anybody can have it without even the help of God. You can have the crowd. What the crowd is looking for, mostly, to have them around you at towards gate. But to keep this crowd in terms of trial, to keep this crowd in terms of test, to keep this crowd in terms of tribulation, it must go. To keep the crowd in terms of tribulation, trial, test, it takes God to keep the crowd. But it does not, you do not need God to bring crowd together, but to keep them when trial comes, God must be involved. Don't lose hope. In the same way, that is why I play documentary. Do you know the meaning of that documentary? I never believed that I can be in my position I am. I was recording my biography from the beginning of my small age. I said, which kind of life is it? Let me continue. And at the time God revealed to me that this is where I'm going, I said, wow, this thing must be put to record so that the poor people will not lose hope. At the time God revealed to me that this is where I'm going, I said, this is where I'm going. Record. I began to put record together. I say, hey, because I want people poor not to lose hope. There are two things God take care when God send you. Your beginning. and your end. God is very concerned about that. If God send you as a pastor to this world to deliver your people and to bless them, and God anointed you as an anointed servant, there are two things God will take care. He doesn't play with these two things: your beginning of that journey and the end of your journey. These two, He will take care of it. But the middle, you'll be wrestling, you'll be fighting, people will be saying, but beginning and he's standing at the end, mean you must get there. No matter what you pass through, these two things, God care and us care about that. Immediately He called you as a servant. Come, go to the world, go and set your people free. He signed your beginning, and now when to stand at your end, the year you will spend to do the job, you will stand there and sign. No matter if the whole world come to destroy you, whatever, they are just wasting their time. That end and the beginning. Well, why should I be afraid of my home? That place is my home. Here is market. If somebody now send me there early, it's a blessing. When the Lord knows you are a candidate of heaven and suddenly you are going astray, death could stop you so that you will not lose the kingdom. Sometimes death is blessing and miracle. If I'm not receive corresponding grace, do you think I can stand this trial and persecution? Millions of me cannot stand it. I will have disappeared by now. If I have not been receiving corresponding grace, what? Because when whatever happens on this earth, I hear from heaven what is the way out, what is happening. It is the voice from heaven I'm relying on. Because I'm known, they know me from heaven to you people. You know, when you go to bank, you borrow money, they will give you have to pay the money back. So I'm unknown. They just know me for you people.